I'm sure you've already heard about the Anthony Joshua incident where he was injured in a car crash in Nigeria. And unfortunately, he lost two of his best friends. One of them is fitness trainer, and the other is a sparring partner, and they have been together for such a long time. These are the gentlemen here. Rest in peace, Shino, and rest in peace, Latz. It's a very, very unfortunate incident. Of course, they lost their lives in Nigeria on the Lagos Ibadan Expressway. They were on their way back from Shagamu, which is a town in Ogun State, and they were going back to Lagos. This is the scene of the accident where their car collided into a parked truck. I understand that Anthony Joshua is now out of hospital. He was there for a couple of days where they had to look at his condition. But let's listen to some footage about this release of Anthony Joshua from hospital.
Thursday the 1st, Anthony Joshua was discharged from hospital this evening. He was deemed fit enough to continue recuperating at home. And again, I must thank our team of doctors and the hospital that took care of him. It was the Lagoon Hospital. We decided to keep that hospital under the radar because for privacy, and also we didn't want you guys invading that place. It was the Lagoon. They did very well. The care, the nurses, everybody did very well. Everybody worked like a team. And I believe that for him to have gone to the funeral home to pay his respects, he was totally heartbroken. Expected it, so they are his friends. They were here this time last year, and they came back again this year to cross over in Nigeria. But you know, man proposes, God disposes. This afternoon, he was able to actually visit the funeral home that we had arranged to pick up his friends that passed away, to pay his respects to them. Those friends of his have been repatriated this evening, and I was at the airport myself to bid farewell to them personally. We took ownership, myself and the governor of Lagos State, of the entire process. We had all contingency plans in place. Our president, the father of the nation, called in multiple times from Paris to find out what was going on and to also instruct that nothing must be left to chance. The driver survived the accident. He has since been discharged. He was discharged and arrested by our police team here, led by the Commissioner of Police. So he's right here in Abeokuta, being interrogated. We are determined to investigate the immediate and remote causes of that accident to ensure that if anybody is culpable, he's punished. Our immediate findings are that the accident was as a result of recklessness on the part of the driver. But we're not going to jump to conclusions because you see that trailer was on the side of the road. That road is in excellent condition. For all those that are saying, oh man, I can't operate things. It was in daytime. There was no explanation as to how a convoy will run into a trailer in daytime that's parked on the side of the road. However, again, tragically and sadly, 2 lives were lost.
There you have it, and that was Dapo Abiodun, who is Ogun State Governor. The only reason why he's speaking is because the accident happened on his turf. So the accident happened in Ogun State. I mentioned earlier that was on the Lagos Ibadan Expressway, but the Lagos Ibadan Expressway, you have Lagos State, you have Ogun State, you have Oyo State as well, and the accident happened in the Oyo State axis, which is why the governor of governor of Ogun State was talking about the situation. He didn't address the part of the emergency services. I would have liked him to say something about that, given that we didn't have emergency services to get to the scene of the accident, which would have probably taken him quicker to the hospital, and they would have been able to um, maybe have some kind of first responder treatment to him. At least he would have been lying down rather than him standing up, wincing in pain, and having to be transported from the destroyed Lexus into the other SUV that finally took him to the hospital. Um, Anthony Joshua has paid respects to his friends who were unfortunately killed in the Nigeria car crash. And you heard what the governor said. They have now been repatriated back to the UK. So the bodies are back to the UK, and I assume that the necessary death certificate and everything would have been issued. And now they are in the UK. And, unfortunately, the families are grieving heavily on this. It's such a devastating and horrifying experience for their families, and my condolences goes out to them. AJ has done his condolences. I believe he's still in Nigeria at the moment. Possibly he's going to go to the UK soon. But this is really, really still tragic news. So many questions to ask on this one. I'm a new channel, Uncle Yemi Reacts, and this is my reaction to this story. It is multifaceted. The accident is avoidable. It should not have happened. This should not have happened. From all indications, it was reckless overtaking and excessive speed. That car, as I mentioned, is an LX 570, which is a Lexus SUV, and I understand that this Lexus SUV was even bulletproof. So the state of the accident, the state of the car after the accident tells me that this was excessive speed. We're hearing some reports that there was a burst tire, but there's nothing that has been corroborated by any official sources. And in any case, if it was a burst tire, that car would have somersaulted. This car didn't somersault, so I'm not going with the theory of a burst tire. I will be going with the theory of reckless overtaking and excessive speed by the driver. As you heard him say, the driver has been arrested and being interrogated in Ogun State. They will hear his own version of events and any eyewitnesses or bystanders that actually saw the accident happened. Again, my sincere condolences. I will do another video when we talk about the systemic failure. But this one, the main reason why this happened was because of the overspeeding, at least in my mind. I'm a new channel. Please support me, subscribe, share, like, and comment. Thank you for staying with me till the end, and I'll see you in the next one.